Well, it's time to talk about more crime again, and do apologize for the lateness of this video, but I've been working on trying to get a vacuum back together for a while, and I'll have a separate video on that. It's just the workmanship today of quality of products is just awful. But there's been more burglaries in Suffolk County again. News 12, actually, I'm going to credit them. They did a good job. They led with this story, and they covered it for nearly almost 3 minutes, talking about these break-ins with the businesses going on here. And you'll notice they're all either in the North Shore or the middle of the island, none on the South Shore. And the latest was an Asian fusion restaurant on Furrows Road in Holbrook. So 13 times. The burglar did a lot of damage, and this is the second time this year that his restaurant has been burglarized. And he's fed up. He may consider closing because of, if you watch the video, yeah, you know, this doesn't help. You know, this is why business don't want to be in the middle of the island. The crime. I mean, they're not catching these people. It's ridiculous. Now we have another crime here going on here. The News 12 barely covered this, so I'll read this one here. A pickup truck, 22-year-old man facing weapon charges after police said he pointed a handgun at a vehicle while driving on Long Island. Omar Anderson of Shirley was arrested following the incident that occurred in Selden at about 10:30 p.m. on Saturday, October 9th. The man was driving a pickup truck west on Middle Country Road and stopped at a red light at the intersection of Blue Point Road. Police said another man, later identified as Anderson, drove up next to the pickup in a 2017 Chevrolet Chrysler 300 and pointed a handgun in the direction of the truck. The man was driving the pickup truck, drove through the red light, and continued driving on Middle Country Road until he flagged down a Suffolk County police vehicle. The Chrysler was located a short distance away, and Anderson was found to be in possession of a handgun and arrested. So he's charged with second-degree criminal possession of a weapon, third-degree criminal possession of a weapon, second-degree menacing. And let's hope he wasn't let out. But this is just another example of the crime that we're dealing with here in the middle of the island. It just continues to get worse. Oh, we've got another one here. Pickup truck flees the scene of a Suffolk County crash with serious injuries. This was a hit-and-run in Suffolk County, and it happened in the hamlet of Riverside in the town of Southampton, where there was a report of a pedestrian struck on Riverlea Avenue. The driver of the vehicle proceeded to speed off after striking the pedestrian southbound on Riverlea Lane without stopping or reporting the incident. According to police, the driver involved in the hit-and-run was driving a two-tone white and black Dodge Ram 1500 pickup truck. So, another incident there, crime, and we had another robbery here in Riverhead as well. 3 arrested for robbing victim in Suffolk County. 3 suspects were charged after a victim was attacked and robbed of his money on Long Island. At approximately 9:30 p.m. on Wednesday, October 6th, police received a report of a possible victim of robbery in the area of Howell Avenue in the Suffolk County town of Riverhead, according to Riverhead Town Police Department. When officers arrived, the victim was located at the corner of Howell Avenue and Main Street. He had told police that 2 people had beaten him up and taken his money. Officers located the suspects a short distance later and took them into custody. And then another suspect was also arrested after a further investigation. So Jason Williams, age 35, and Kristen Bivens, age 32, were both charged with 2 counts of second-degree robbery. Tyler Seifer Burgess, age 26, of Riverhead, was charged with 2 counts of second-degree robbery, 1 count of second-degree strangulation, and 1 count of criminal obstruction of breathing of blood circulation. So there you go. Latest with the crime going on, at least News 12 covered this, but they still missed all this other stuff. And again, too much discussion on the pandemic. We have a pandemic of crime. That's the pandemic to really be concerned about. And then they have this. Today was mental health. World Mental Health Day, where they're talking about mental health, but then you're forgetting about what we deal with in the middle of the island. So it's kind of hypocritical to care about people's mental health and then ignore a whole part of Long Island. At least they did cover what was going on in Suffolk with these burglars, but it's out of control. It's getting worse, and the governor is just completely unaware of the seriousness of all. She's counting the first 45 days. Nothing about crime. She does not care about crime, at least not yet. Hopefully, maybe somewhere she'll wake up and realize that we have another really important pressing crisis in this state, and that is crime. But judging by her support of more bail reform laws and parole reform, it doesn't seem like she really gives a damn, and will continue to let these hoodlums out of jail and terrorize us. After all, she's only looking out for a certain demographic. And you notice where all the crime wasn't, on the South Shore, where it's peachy keen, and that's where you're gonna have to be. Otherwise, you're gonna have to deal with this crap until something changes. That's it.